Before you can ever hope to build a bridge between others or navigate the conflicts of the world, there is a more fundamental, urgent construction project that demands your attention, the bridge to your own inner peace. Think about it. How can you possibly mediate between others if your own mind is a battlefield of anxiety, resentment, and doubt? How can you offer calm if you are internally in chaos? The quest for personal peace is not a selfish retreat from the world. It is the essential groundwork for becoming a competent, compassionate, and effective human being. It is the art of self-governance. I'm Habila, and I can tell you from the front lines of conflict that the most skilled peacemakers are not those who never feel turmoil. They are those who have learned to navigate their own inner storms with such proficiency that they become a safe harbor for others. This journey begins with a simple, revolutionary act, turning your attention inward, not with judgment, but with the curiosity of a mediator entering a room of warring parties. Your thoughts, your emotions, your memories, they are all parties in need of acknowledgement and integration. The first step is to recognize that inner conflict is not a sign of failure. It is evidence of a living, complex self. You have competing needs for safety and for growth. You have conflicting voices, the ambitious driver and the weary rester, the compassionate friend and the harsh critic. We often try to silence one side to win the internal argument. This only leads to civil war. An expert mediation tip for your own psyche is to practice what we call internal board meeting technique. When you feel torn or anxious, pause. Imagine your mind as a boardroom. Give each of these inner voices a seat and a name. Let the protector speak its fears. Let the dreamer share its visions. Let the critic voice its warnings. Your conscious, present self is not any one of these voices. You are the chairperson. Your job is not to take sides, but to listen to each perspective, acknowledge its concerns, and then synthesize a decision that honors the valid needs of each, for the good of the whole personnel. This depersonalizes the chaos. You are not your anxious thought. You are the aware space holding that thought. This shift in identity from combatant to chairperson is the first and most profound step toward personal peace. With this framework in place, we must address the most corrosive element of inner conflict, the narrative of self-attack. The voice that says, "You should have known better, you're not good enough, this is all your fault." A common internal mistake to avoid is arguing with this voice directly. Fighting fire with fire only creates more fire. Instead, you must learn the art of compassionate interrogation. When the critic speaks, ask it with genuine curiosity, "What are you trying to protect me from? What is your deepest concern here?" You will often find this voice is a maladapted, harsh-looking bodyguard whose core mission is to prevent shame, failure, or pain. Thank it for its intention. "I hear you retrying to keep me safe from embarrassment," and then, as the chairperson, reassure it. "I've got this. We can handle this with wisdom, not with fear." This disarms the attack by recognizing its protective, albeit clumsy, purpose. Strategies for universal acceptance within yourself require you to extend the same empathy you would offer a frightened friend to your own inner parts. They belong. They have a function. Your peace comes from integrating them, not exiling them. True personal peace, however, is not just a mental exercise, it is a physiological state. You cannot think your way into calm if your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight. This is where the bridge building becomes somatic. You must become a student of your own body's signals. When tension rises, your first and most skilled action is to regulate your biology. This can be a deep, slow breath that extends your exhale. It can be feeling your feet firmly on the ground. It can be a brief walk, focusing on the sensation of movement. These are not cliches. They are direct levers to pull your nervous system away from threat response and back towards safety. By regularly practicing these micro moments of regulation, especially when you not asterisk in crisis, you train your body to default to a baseline of calm. You are literally building a stronger, more resilient bridge between your mind and body so they can work in concert rather than in panic. Finally, personal peace is protected by conscious boundaries. An unpeaceful mind is often one that is perpetually overextended, overcommitted, and overstimulated by the demands and chaos of the outside world. Building your inner sanctuary requires you to become a fierce guardian of its gates. This means saying no to engagements that drain you. It means curating your media consumption. It means scheduling moments of silence and non-productivity. It means recognizing that your capacity for external peacemaking is directly proportional to the reserves you protect within. Your peace is not a default setting, it is a curated environment and a disciplined practice. You are the architect, the builder, and the guardian of your own inner world. This journey to personal peace is the most important work you will do. It transforms you from a reactor, buffeted by every internal and external storm, into a responder grounded in a calm center from which wise action can flow. It is the foundation upon which all other bridges are built. A crucial and responsible disclaimer: the practices outlined here are for personal development, emotional regulation, and managing everyday stress and self-conflict. They are powerful tools for well-being but are not a treatment for clinical anxiety, depression, trauma disorders like PTSD, or other mental health conditions. If your inner turmoil feels overwhelming, persistent, or interferes with your daily life and relationships, it is a sign of strength, not weakness, to seek support from a licensed therapist, counselor, or psychiatrist. Professional mental health care is a vital form of self-peacemaking, and this guide is an educational complement to, not a replacement for, such essential care. Your inner world is waiting for your leadership. In the comments, I invite you to share one small bridge you will build for your own personal peace this week. For more guides on mastering your inner landscape to better serve the outer world, subscribe to Habila The Bridge Builder. Let's build from the inside out.